Hey guys, how's it going? Preparing here. I'm sure some of you guys saw this coming. Today we're going to review Flame Leviathan. And Flame Leviathan is a card that most people who play Hearthstone regard as one of the worst ever, but it's also one of the most unique cards released. And it's one of the, actually I think it's the only card right now that when you draw this, it has an effect. This type of mechanic doesn't belong to any other card, and it is pretty significant in this case. In this case, it basically triggers an abomination when you draw it, which, you know, when you think about it without too much thought, it sounds like a really good idea. 0 mana, play the Abomination Death Rattle. Well, the downside is that you can't really plan to do that unless you have a mechanic to draw the remainder of your deck to secure it happening. So you don't actually have to draw this card for your turn for it to go off. You basically, if you have like, I don't know, if you have 4 cards left in your deck with 2 Arcane Intellects, you can basically Arcane Intellect guarantee the effect from triggering. Now, the card basically loses its ability when it's drawn in your opening hand, or you keep it in your opening hand, which you basically would never choose to do. Otherwise, you wouldn't put the card in the deck to begin with, I'd imagine. But yeah, it's really not that bad. I mean, I have actually played this card, and I'll show you guys a few games. Now, granted, in the games that I will show you, I made an RNG mage deck, and I was playing against other RNG-based decks in friendly matches. But you guys will get to see, in general, that the scenario where you draw this card is usually favorable. And in Arena, you wouldn't want this piece of garbage. There's actually very few cards that you'd really choose this over, but I don't know. Maybe there's some case in Arena where you get, like, I don't know, Nat Pagle and Lorewalker Cho, and I guess you'd pick Flame Leviathan. But, you know, this card is mostly for Constructed, and in Constructed it kind of works because, you know, you can build a mage deck that isn't Mech Mage, that isn't, you know, Undertaker Mage. Even though that may be hard to believe, you can build a mage deck that doesn't involve rushing your opponent down and killing them with Fireball. And those decks, you can play a more control-y game where you have creatures that are meaningless, like Loot Hoarders, like Mad Scientists, and the rest of your early game is spell removal. So it's like Frostbolt, like Flame Cannon, Fireball, that kind of stuff. So if you have a deck like that, this card is really okay, because if you draw it, it's usually going to do more damage to your opponent's board. You know, if you have this type of deck, you're often going to have legendaries, that kind of stuff up. And it won't really matter if those get hit for 2. It's really a huge deterrent when your opponent has control and your opponent is playing the type of deck that really tries to aim and rush you down, which is most decks these days. I mean, yeah, they're effective. That's why they're running them. But this card does a pretty good job of countering them. And, you know, I've really looked back upon the scenarios where I draw this card. What happens? You know, it's kind of like an experiment. You guys can try this. You guys can just put this in your deck. And even though you might have like a stigma against it, you think this card sucks without trying it, try it. When you draw it, you know, you get a green light or a red light. Does it suck, or is it really good? Or is it, I guess, kind of like a yellow, like a whatever type of card? That is sometimes the case. But I've kept track of this in my mind, and as it turns out, most of the time, I'd say at least 2 times out of 3, this card gets a green light when drawn. It is a good thing, and in that 1/3, it often doesn't just lose you the game. So, you know, because you can probably most likely win the game from the 2 out of 3 and not necessarily lose right away from the other 1 out of 3, I actually think this card is pretty good. Now, not like super viable, run it in every mage deck, oh, it's the new Dr. Boom type of very good, but very good compared to how shitty people think this card really is. And I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to judge. I played this card for, I think, maybe an hour and a half or 2 in matches with the random deck versus random deck. And you guys will get to see, in every case, what the outcome was like. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys give this card maybe a chance before you turn it into 400 dust. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, crap.
Countermeasures enabled.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Free Ragnaros, boys! Discount! Give me that Death Lord. Oh. No. That's not okay. What? There's like 19 cards worse than that in the deck. Oh, what the fuck?
I'll show them. I'll show
Bro, you don't have any secrets. Who are you kidding?
Countermeasures enabled.
I don't even know, dude. Alright, bro. It's come to this. And get that shitty ass Lothab out of here. Kodo's hungry. Kodos can eat shredders, no big deal. Alright.
Jade serpent guide you.
Oh, this shit again. Is it Death Lord time? Okay. We're pushing this a little bit. Oh, that's the best. The best. I guess I'll kill that. The synergy is through the roof, guys, with that Flame Leviathan. Oh my god. Okay, we got missiles, but the only thing he has is like bomber, so we'll keep the portal. And all we want is Kodos. Kodos everywhere. Kodos. Kodo. Oh. Well, I guess he can't mind games or thought steal these little assholes here, which is a pretty big deal.
Jade serpent guide you.
Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah. No probs. No probs, bro.
Death does not scare me.
Kinda wanna keep MC Tech.
Death does not scare me.
Oh my god. Is that really happening?
You might feel a little tingle. Someday I'll be just like you.
That's pretty nasty there. Oh, what the fuck?
Wanna blow something up?
Leviathan! Oh. Okay. God, I'm getting pretty wrecked right now. Can I survive another onslaught here? 4, 7, 10, 16. Should be able to. I think it's better to just MC Tech and polymorph that though.
Mental dislocator.
Okay. Okay, I got rogues do it. Easy game. Alright, boys, it is time. Wait.
Soldiers of the cold God, obey the
Seems balanced to me. Oh, don't you dare kill Kel'Thuzad. Oh, okay. That's fine. As long as it's not a Doomsayer. Okay, it's not a Doomsayer. Alright. Do we have lethal? 10. I don't think so.
pray for mercy.
Ragnaros will decide if we have lethal. We do not have lethal. I don't have any idea what he can do here. 5 Murlocs. Flame Cannon. Okay. It's actually somewhat effective. Leviathan did wreck him really hard though, that's true. That's how we do it, boys. That's how we do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the clips. Just as we head out of here, I wanted to mention that today I have officially joined Team Solo Mid. TSM Crip is in the house. And yeah, not much is going to change. I announced it on Reddit, I announced it on the stream, I announced it on Twitter. But I know some of you guys who don't check all those little things, which you should, you really should. They're all in the description, they're all just about everywhere. You should check out all the other media, all the other stuff that I do. But those that haven't, that's what's been going on. So I don't think too much will change, but I'm very proud to be part of this great streamer and pretty good tournament organization. So go TSM. See you guys.